e-learning? Simply put, e-learning is training provided via a computer or other digital device, allowing technology to facilitate learning anytime, anywhere. In order to better understand e-learning, let's look at two different styles of communication. What is synchronous e-learning? Synchronous e-learning involves online studies through chat and video conferencing. This kind of learning tool is real-time. It's like a virtual classroom which allows students to ask and teachers to answer questions instantly through instant messaging, which is why it is called synchronous. Next, let's look at asynchronous e-learning. Asynchronous e-learning involves coursework delivered via web, email, and message boards that is then posted on online forums. Asynchronous communication is communication that can be sent at any time without need for the sender and receiver to be synchronized. For example, an email is asynchronous. What does a fully asynchronous class mean? Asynchronous learning is a student-centered teaching method that uses online learning resources to facilitate information sharing outside the constraints of time and place among a network of people. Fully asynchronous means 100% of the course is delivered in an asynchronous instructional mode. Students do not need to be on campus for any portion of coursework or evaluation. What is a fully synchronous class? In a fully synchronous class, 100% of the course instruction is delivered in a synchronous instructional mode. What is fully asynchronous collaboration? In an asynchronous collaboration, both synchronous and asynchronous communication tools are used to facilitate collaboration between individuals and groups of people, and are particularly useful for e-learning environments. A wiki is a good examination of both synchronous and asynchronous communication tools for e-learning and collaboration. Now, let's take a look at blended learning. What is blended learning in education? Blended learning is an education program, either formal or non-formal, that combines educational materials in the form of online digital media with traditional classroom methods. It requires the physical presence of both teacher and student, with some elements of student control over time, place, path, or pace. Why is blended learning important? Blended learning is important because it breaks down the traditional walls of teaching, ones that don't work for all students. And now, with access to present-day technologies and resources, we can tailor the learning experience for each student. What are the benefits of blended learning? Some of the benefits of blended learning include 1. Flexibility, 2. Effectiveness, 3. Efficiency, 4. Cost effectiveness, 5. Personalization, 6. Extended reach, and 7. Covers all learning styles. Why is blended learning effective? Let's look at the effectiveness of blended learning. First of all, it caters to different learning styles. It includes visual, auditory, and written components. It allows for the delivery of information to be spread out over time and through a variety of resources and mediums. By having so many different learning components, it helps keep learners on their toes and highly engaged. It allows learners to learn at their own pace and their own ability level. By including a virtual environment, learning is not limited to a physical classroom. Learning can happen in long periods, in bits and pieces, or from home. It allows increased flexibility as it enables anytime, anywhere learning. And it eliminates the need to attend class, which allows for a further geographical reach. What are the features of blended learning? Blended learning tears down the traditional bricks and mortar approach to teaching, which can improve conditions such as reduced isolation, more opportunities for collaboration, meaningful professional development, better student data, improved time efficiency, and role differentiation. What is the blended learning approach? Blended learning is a training approach that combines different learning techniques, In the standard educational model, blended learning often refers to the use of laboratory equipment or computers to complement the class sessions and strengthen the teaching process through practice and the application of theories learned in class. What is the flipped classroom? The flipped classroom is an instructional strategy and a type of blended learning that reverses the traditional learning environment by delivering instructional content, often online, outside of the classroom. It moves activities, including those that may have traditionally been considered homework, into the classroom. Let's review. True or false? Synchronous communication is real-time interaction between two people. True or false? Asynchronous communication can be sent at any time without regard to whether or not the receiver is ready. Which is not an example of asynchronous communication? Blog, social media, Moo, listserv. Which is not an example of synchronous communication? Video conferencing, email, chat, face-to-face. Which are all examples of asynchronous communication? A. Phone call, chat, text. B. Phone call, email, face-to-face. C. Phone call, email, text. D. Instant message, text, email. True or false? A fully synchronous class is teacher-centered. True or false? In asynchronous collaboration, only asynchronous communication tools are used. Which does not apply in a blended learning class? Online digital media, traditional classes, physical presence of teacher and student, no student control. True or false? Blended learning breaks down traditional teaching walls. True or false? Benefits of blended learning include flexibility, cost effectiveness, personalization, and addressing all learning styles. Which does not apply to the flipped classroom? Reverses traditional learning, uses online content, learning can be done outside the classroom, is not a type of blended learning. How did you do? 11 to 10 correct? You're a superstar. 9 to 7 correct? You're awesome. 6 to 4 correct? You're doing great. 3 to 0 correct? It's okay. Let's try again.